And then when you have problem with him, the first thing he will target is your phone. When you have problem with Izu, the first thing he will target is your phone. That Chidera, and I now remember that Chidera, even when he was having issue with him before the case of police station, he took the name of Chidera to Ayakaya and said that nothing Chidera will do, that Chidera will see light. And then that boy's life is left and right. The boy is not focused. That's why I went to them. I said to the mother, pray. Your son's name is at the altar they called Ayakaya at Anambra, or if it a man pass man. I am not saying that man pass man na jogo, because man pass man will not always be there when this Izuchukwu will be praying for that his altar, because the altar is very separate. He goes there, nobody goes for him. It's either Izu or me. He goes to that altar to pray. So, man past man will not be there to listen to what Izu is saying. Because I believe that.
But don't defend the man past man, because it was the same man past man that you said Izu called to know what to do to scatter police case.
Yes.
And man past man did.
Yes.
On Kyle that one is he a good one? It was the same man past man that did. The other man abandoned his business for the Emeka. This man past man, this native, do you still have his contact?
Yes, I have his contact.
Can you call him in this program? Just call him to say good evening.
Hi. He may not pick it. Reason. He does not order pick calls, but you can give him voice notes. Then another thing is that you send him voice notes. He replied you through voice notes. He does not pick calls.
Do you have any voice note he has ever sent to you before?
I changed phone, that is why. A lot of voice notes. Both the one is Chuku send. Both going and, anytime I'm going there to carry Ram to that place. If I have not taken Ram to that place, it's more than 5 times.
So what we're going to do now is, I need you to just send him a voice note, greeting him and probably tell him that I want to come for some. Just make up a story. We want to get his response.
Last time. Reverend Izuchukwu passed me when I had a mentioned like that morning. But I feel as that so because send the total account can put the money now. I will make a put that money. I will like that the money I didn't like it. I will send it on the account can put the money. Nico. Can put the 150 now. I will be
there was a young man who was in that at Man Pass Man place and saw Izuchukwu. So the young man wanted to expose Izu. Izuchukwu has to arrest him. It was still this crack that handled that case. So they later collected the number of that native doctor from that man and called Man Pass Man to confirm if truly Izuchukwu car is at his altar, his place. The man confirmed it. Say yes. That Izuchukwu brought his car. He bought it to work for him, that's all. And that is the truth. So whatever thing that I'm saying, I am not, cooking up stories. What I'm saying is the fact. I just want to expose him, deeply expose. I don't want to hide anything. What I know is what I will say. The one that I don't know, I'm not going to talk about it here.
Please carry on.
So, now, that young man, he presented, in fact, he nailed that boy. That boy cannot do anything useful to himself. It's only God that can save that boy. Because tomorrow he believed that that boy must come back and kneel before him and beg him. The only way that boy can be free outside God is to go to Izuchukwu and kneel down and beg him. That is the only way. Outside it, and then outside God, because I know there is nothing too hard for God to do. God is able. It's just that we have not identified our problems, the source to our problems. Which I went to them and then told them, this is what is happening, this is what has happened. People should go to altar of God and pray. Not those you know that their altar is not genuine. Because you can't use darkness and fight darkness. It's not possible. The only thing that can fight darkness is light. So he nailed that boy. Then let me talk about what happened. One of his son, that is Pastor Isaac. That one, he has touched money. He's into business.
The Pastor Isaac.
The Pastor Isaac is into business. And then, what did he say concerning this Pastor Isaac? Any money that comes to him, he will not have any other good focus where that money will be invested than the church.
Oh.
And that is why any money that comes to that young man's hand,
the Pastor Isaac.
The Isaac, yes.
So the juju also called Pastor Isaac?
Yeah, the juju is holding almost everybody in that church.
No, make I drink water.
I beg you drink. Almost everybody. Because before you cross to his church, before you enter inside, the iron gate, this Chika I'm talking about, and then one boy called Emeka is related to Izu. They have to dig that place more. They have to break, because that place is with cement. They have to break the ground. Then they break it small like that, but not deep like that. So Izuchukwu put something there that they use cement to cover it. Anybody that cross that place,
you are in trouble.
You are in trouble. You won't believe any other thing than Izuchukwu.
Just before I forgot, that juju that you people buried, is it still there?
It's still there to tomorrow. It's still there.
Because we may just decide to send people to go and dig the place.
I will point the place. He doesn't know there. He doesn't know that particular point, but he knows that the thing is at the front of his church. He doesn't know the particular point because he didn't come out to see where we have buried, where we buried.
He just sent you people to bury it.
He just give order. We should go and bury it. So I and Chika buried the charm. I didn't know before going. I was manipulated. Now, since I carry the charm from rivers, is it to bury it? I will not bury it. I have to. So I buried the charm.
Don't say you were manipulated. You know fully well what you were doing. It's not that you have seen the light.
No, you know why I say so? Yeah. Because I have never done this kind of thing before. That's why even when I was with Onoye never sent me this kind of a thing. When I was with one boy they called Harmony, he never sent me to this kind of a thing. So I see myself doing it. That's why I say I was manipulated. I know what I'm saying. I have never done it before. Even when I was running my own ministry, I never do it before. I did not go to anywhere to carry charm, apart from the one they wanted to initiate me. Apart from that one. I know I have never done it before. I have never run this kind of errand for anybody, for any pastor before. So, what I was doing, I don't know. No, I'm just telling you the truth. So, as we bury that thing, that's all. That thing is still there till tomorrow. I am ready to, point where that child was buried in short, because he doesn't know that. He can only maybe decided to give order, let them start digging from the beginning to the end, so that to see if they can get to the pot. But the good story about this child buried was 2 weeks we buried that charm. This the Mecca, and then this the same man, Oyamuma Global, offered a cheapest, that is a sound, so that they will pour on that place because of the major comment. So they have to pour
and cover the whole place.
Cover it very well. So there is no how they can
trace
it. They can't trace it. They can't trace. I know the point that charm was buried. It is a pot. It's a pot. So that charm is there. Fully there. It's there. It's there. So I still know the native doctor's house. If we go there and then the man did not recognize me, I'm just telling you the truth. Pastor Herbert is one of his pastors. He knows most of these things that I'm saying, because we normally follow together to this Ebony River. He will send me to go and buy fowl, sometimes a ram. We go there and do some he will throw it there.
In Ebony River.
In Ebony River. In Ebony River. We have gone there. I have gone there several times with him. Even with Pastor Herbert. Herbert is aware of this. That's why when they came to the police, Herbert did not talk, because he knew what I am saying is the truth. He knew.
The police, what involved? How did you people get to police?
Okay. How we got there is because his threat, I know what is involved. So I need to be free. Then if I don't do that, then I will not be free. I need to be free. And then the only way I can be free is to expose him, so that the thing will not bounce back on me. Because that power, that forces is already fighting me too. Now, let me tell you the truth. Let Izuchukwu provide anybody that has ever worked with him that is doing well. Nobody, no one. Since Izuchukwu started ministry, let him provide one person that has ever worked with him that is doing well. One that wanted to deviate just after is the one telling me this one. After they made him a pastor, after their inauguration or whatever, how did they call it? Ordination. After the ordination, after the ordination, the boy left with one girl he wanted to marry. They left together. At the end, the boy is now using wheelchair.
The guy had an accident or what?
I don't know whether an accident or have been a sickness. He has summoned him somewhere. Because that boy has money. That the family left, the father left property for him. So he was selling those property to build himself. The boy has ministry. He has a church at Azugu. He has a church at Azugu. So that boy, that man is sick, heavily sick. Deadly one. No solution to that. I will not talk about that one because I didn't know how that sickness came. I didn't know, but Izuchukwu told me that that boy is very sick. Which some December he sent chicken to him, I sent him money. So all those things. But Izuchukwu can tell the world the truth if he can. What happened to that man? Nobody has ever worked with him that is doing well. So for me, that want to start a new ministry, that want to enter my own vision, the easiest way for me to be free is to expose him. Because if I don't expose him one day, person will die and no trace. Nobody will trace where my death is coming from. I may be inside that village at Cross River. He may send people because I will no longer run his church for him. Because not even him that